Hi, my name is Steve Doran, property investor, property trainer and property coach. I've been a coach for the last 10 years, helping people to clarify their outcomes and get where they want. Now, you may have seen me on BBC Two Special Forces, Ultimate Hell Week, getting put through my paces, or you may have seen me on The Money Pit, where I was one of the investors helping people to set up and get their businesses going by investing some cash in their new startup ideas. But what I'm really interested in is property investment, and I've been a property investor for the last 17 years. Now, you may think, Steve, you don't look old enough to have been a property investor for the last 17 years. So firstly, I just want to say thank you very much. But in all seriousness, 17 years ago, I didn't really know what I was doing. I knew that you could get wealthy from property, but I didn't know the strategies. I didn't have the know-how. I didn't have a mentor, didn't have a coach, didn't have the training. And so I was working extremely hard in my main job, which at the time was as a firefighter. Then I was working extremely hard in my second job, because every firefighter has a second job. And then I was working hard to build and scale my buy-to-let portfolio, which, although it helped me to build long-term wealth, it didn't give me the cash flow to set me financially free. It's only later, when I got myself a property education and learned some more effective strategies, learned how to be more tax efficient, that I was actually able to leave the fire brigade over 10 years ago on the strength of my property income. And now, and since then, I've made it my mission to help other people build and scale their property businesses. So some of the strategies that I use in property are HMOs, which are basically shared houses, and is a great way to achieve multiple streams of revenue from the same property. Generally speaking, with a HMO, you're going to achieve 2 to 3 times the profit on a monthly basis than you would with a standard buy-to-let. Other things that I do in my property portfolios, I have service accommodation property, which have fantastic tax breaks like capital allowances, which a lot of investors and even accountants aren't actually aware of. And again, there's another great way to achieve much higher than average cash flow from a property. On top of that, I also do property flips and buy, refurbish and refinance. And a buy, refurbish, refinance is basically when you buy a property, you do some refurbishment to add value to that property, and you refinance it to get your cash back out of that property. And I don't just use my own cash to buy property, I'm also using other people's money so that I can leverage what I've got and create extra wealth and build my portfolio using other people's cash. We call that joint venture finance or private investment. And so that's something that I do to help build my property portfolio and take my property further faster. I do believe that the most valuable asset that you'll ever own is your mindset. So it's really important that when we're building our property business and we're scaling our property business, that we remember to keep building our mindset and working on our mindset as well. If it's something you want some help with, then please do get in touch. We'd love to help you. If you're on the website now, feel free to check out all of the resources that we've got, the blogs, the tools, join the mailing list, and I look forward to seeing you win.